Hi guys, how are you? I haven't seen you for such a long time. I'm happy to get ready to chalk. How about you guys? Let me pull up this video real quick. Let me post my comment and we'll get to chalking. Let's see if it's here. I don't see it yet. Let me see. We'll go ahead and open this real quick. And let me find the video. Sorry for the delay. Okay, there it is. I found it. Be right there, guys. Okay, tonight we are going to do some witchy sayings. This is called witchy phrases, and I do have a little battery thing on my, there we go. This transfer has a whole bunch of little witchy sayings on it. It has hocus pocus, what up witches, broom rides, a wand, a cauldron, if the shoe fits, feeling witchy, and witches please. Witches please. Anyway, we're gonna do some of these tonight. We're gonna go ahead and do it on this little board. It's painted black. It's kind of like it's wood, I think, but it's from the Dollar Tree. It was just $1. We're gonna see how that works tonight. I'm gonna cut off my price tag with my scissors. And I think we're gonna do what up witches tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. These are Chalk Couture reusable transfers, and they are silkscreen stencils which are sticky on the back. So I think we're going to use what up witches. I would like to do the cauldron. Actually, probably the cauldron, the spider web, and the wand. So I'm just cutting those apart on the white lines, and we'll put the rest of these aside. I did keep my plastic bag that my transfer came in because I'm going to put those back in there when it's done. Now, I don't know whether we need to wax this board or not. It's not really wood. It's kind of like an MDF, but we'll see how it works. So I want what up witches here. And probably a spider web up here. Maybe a cauldron up here. And I have this, Dollar Tree had these little straw brooms, 3 in a pack for $1. And I thought maybe I would put that down here somewhere. So this is kind of how I have the layout so far in my head. And that could all change, of course. Okay, I'm going to put them all aside. The first thing we want to do is fuzz our transfer. Excuse me. So the back of these transfers, you just peel off the front. The back is sticky. I'm going to keep the backer because I'm going to need it when I'm done. And you always want to add a little bit of fuzz to your transfer because they are sticky and you don't want them to stretch because they've stuck to the surface so far. So we're going to go ahead and fuzz it to make it less sticky. And we're going to lay it on our board. So I was thinking that I could do maybe the hat in purple and the words in white. And this is our Chalkology paste. It's chalk in a paste form. And you just stir it up a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and smooth some of this on, the white on, our words right here. So I've got it on, and I'm just going to use our squeegee. I'm going to smooth the paste right over the silk screen part so that it goes through the silk screen and onto our surface. Now notice I'm taking up quite a bit of the paste. So I'm just going to put it back in my jar. So you really use very little of this paste. Okay, then you just clean your squeegee. And I think I'm going to do the hat purple. So I've got some purple on my squeegee here, not very much. I'm just going to put it on my hat. Smooth it on. Make sure I've got good coverage. And I think I did go a little bit into my white pea right here. There we go. Let's see if that works. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and peel this transfer off. So watch the magic. Wow, that's it so far, guys. What do you think? Now the purple I used is a shimmer. It doesn't really show up real good on the black. Maybe I'll go back over it. Let me see if I can go back over it with this gold. So I'm going to put my transfer back down. I should probably dry it a little bit first, because if I mess up on the white is still wet, and if I mess it up, it's going to smear. So I'm going to dry that real quick. Doesn't take long to dry. I just don't want to smear it if I do misplace it a little bit. So I'm going to put this transfer back down, and I'm going to try to line up the hat again. Move my scissors out of the way. And this is really pretty easy to line up, because you can see through the silk screen. So I've got the hat on there. I'm going to smooth around the edges to make sure that there's no bubbles. And I'm going to go ahead and get my squeegee for, this is Shimmer Harvest, and it's kind of a gold. I really love the shimmers. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that over the purple, and we'll see if we get a better contrast with the black background. Once again, I'm just making sure there's coverage on there. Okay, let's peel it up and see what it looks like. I think that looks better. What do you guys think? The hat? It looks a lot better. Okay, so what I'm going to do with my transfer for now, we're going to clean it. That's the most important part of these transfers, is to make sure you clean them right away. So I'm just going to stick it on my, it's just a drying mat, and I'm going to spray it with water to start the cleaning process just a little bit. And I'm going to set it aside. Okay, next we said we wanted to do maybe a spider web. Let's try the spider web in white. We'll do it in white. So I need to fuzz it. Where is my fuzzing cloth? Actually, you know, if you don't have a fuzzing cloth, all you need to do is pick it up, just rub it on your shirt or a towel, any towel will do, your pair of jeans, and just go ahead and put it on there to pick up some lint. Smooth it down on your surface. Make sure you rub it down so that you don't have any air pockets and that the edges are down. If the edges aren't down, it will run underneath your design, and we want crisp lines, so we want to make sure that those are down. And then we're just going to smooth on our paste, making sure we have all the silkscreen covered. I've missed chalking so much, guys. I'm so glad to be back. So I'm going to try to be on again tomorrow night and try to make this a habit again. I've just been a little busy. Some things came up, and so they took more time than I had to give to chalking at this moment. But I think I'm in pretty good shape as far as getting everything taken care of, and I'll be on more. Okay, so then I wanted to do the cauldron. I'm going to peel off the little sticker, stick it on my shirt again to pick up some lint. I'm going to do the cauldron, this Shimmer Olive. See it? Pretty neat, huh? Okay, smooth some on there. Get a squeegee. Now I'm using different squeegees for every color. You don't have to. You can clean them after every time. but for the purpose of a live video, I think it's probably quicker for me just to go ahead and use a clean squeegee each time. Okay, I wanted to peel that up because I thought I saw a bubble underneath there. And it's not, it turned out fine, so we're okay. But I'm thinking now that maybe I should have put some Shimmer Harvest on the flames of this cauldron. So I might just go ahead and put some up here, make it a little bit slightly different color. I don't know if it's going to be enough to matter, but we will give it a try. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and peel it up. Yes, looks good. Okay, let's add this wand. I didn't know if we'd have enough room, but I think we will if we do it right here. This time I'm just going to use my drying towel. This drying mat is clean, and since my fuzzing cloth is down there buried, this is on top and it's clean, I'm going to go ahead and use this. Put this down. Wonder what color I should make the wand. Maybe I should make the... Let's make the sparks coming out of the wand white. And guys, there's so many cool colors we could do. There's a shimmer silver that I think that would have been nice for the fireworks coming at the end of the wand. That would have been pretty. Then we have like flat browns. We've got all kinds of colors that you can do this. So you're not limited to the colors I chose by any means. You guys can be as creative as you want on this. Choose your own colors. I'd love to see a picture of what you do. I'm going to do the Shimmer Gold, Shimmer Harvest for the wand. Once again, I've got way too much. I'm not pushing down really hard, but I'm doing it firm enough so that it goes through the silk screen. I've got extra on my squeegee again. So really use very little paste with this. And we are kind of conservative with it. So I'm going to peel it up. Looks good. Look at that, guys. Do you like it so far? I do. Okay, so I've got this, all the chalking done. What I'm going to do is go ahead and clean off my transfers real quick. So like I said, you just put them on a cloth of some type, and you wet them down with regular water. And then I have what's called our board eraser. And I actually have a bucket of water here. So this is my board eraser. It's like a magic sponge, a magic eraser, except there's no chemicals. So it makes really quick work out of cleaning this. You just wet it down, and you're concerned about getting the paste out of the silk screen so that you can use it again, and you do both sides. Then I lay it sticky side up so it can dry. I'm just going to lay it right here. Same thing with all the other stencils. Now, if you're using a highly pigmented color like a purple or a black, it may stain your transfer a little bit, but as long as it is out of the silk screen, you're okay. If it's just staining the green part, you're okay. But you want to make sure when you clean it that you can see through the silk screen again, that there's no paste in there. Lay that sticky side up to dry. Here's my cauldron. I'm going to rub it. The shimmers do tend to leave a little bit of shimmer or sheen behind, and that's okay. Just worry about getting it out of your silk screen. Flip it over. That one's clean. One more. And really, if you wet this down right away, see how easy that came up? You can probably see some shimmer in there a little bit still on the outside. But I know it's all out of my silk screen because I can see through it. Now I'm just going to let these dry, sticky side up. And when they're dry, I'm going to put the backers back on and put them back in the plastic that they came in. So that's it to cleaning, and that's the most important part of keeping your transfers reusable. They can be reused between 8 and 12 times, depending on how well you take care of them. Just get that paste out of there. Don't let it dry in there, and they should last you for a while. The other thing I like to do is put away my paste right away, because I've got a fan on over me, and they do dry out a little bit with a fan. And actually, I'm just going to throw my stuff in my water bath here so that I can clean it. I'll take everything to the sink in a minute, and I will wash everything up. But it's not hard. It's really quick work, especially if you've had water on them already. So make sure that you cap them pretty tightly. If they do dry out, I noticed that my white was a little dry when I opened it today. I must have not have capped it very good last time I used it. All you have to do is use distilled water. This is distilled water. Add some distilled water and mix it around, and it should return to a smooth spreadable paste again. This one I'm going to go ahead and put some in just so next time I use it, it'll have a better consistency. And this is my Shimmer Harvest. Put it away. I love the shimmers, guys. They are so wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Next, I want to put on, I was going to put this little broom on here. It has this little bow that's kind of smushed. I was thinking, should I cut the stick? No, because they like to write on that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and glue that on. I've got my glue stick heated up, and I'm just going to put some glue right here and lay that in there. Maybe yep, that way. Hold it for a second. Hope you guys are having a good evening. Have you guys ever done Chalk Couture before? It's so much fun. It's very relaxing, peaceful, and it makes you feel really accomplished, like you can really do things. So they give you the starter with the, you purchase the stencils and then a surface. The surface doesn't have to be Chalk Couture. It could be, this is from Dollar Tree, but they do have really, really great surfaces that are reusable, and they hold up really well. So you can get any surface you want. You can use paste on anything. You can use it on wood, you can use it on glass, you could use it on paper, cardboard, all kinds of things. Just know that if you want to put it outside or make it permanent, you should spray a sealer, a clear sealer on top of it to protect it. Otherwise, if it's indoor, you really don't have to seal it, because once it is dry, like, let's see, this should be dry. I can rub it as hard as I want, and it won't come off. Now, if you were to scrape it, it would, but right now it's not. Okay, so I can't find all my Halloween ribbon yet. So what I do have is I purchased this funny little ribbon. It's decorative mesh ribbon from Dollar Tree the other day. I got these 3 colors. And I haven't really worked with this before, but we're going to work with it today. We're going to see. Okay, so I think if I cut, I don't know if these scissors will cut. Let's see, maybe they will. If I cut a couple pieces of ribbon, oh yeah, the same length, then it won't be quite as see-through and it would show the color. Maybe I'll do 3 of each. And 3. Let's see how this will work. See how that makes the color a little brighter? But I think I just put a couple in and then just kind of scrunch it. Will that work? I think so. So let me make some of this, baby. I'll make this one a little bit longer. And make the purple, maybe I'll make this one the longest one. I'll do 3 of these. You know, guys, I probably have a ton of Halloween ribbon laying around, but I have to find it. If you're interested in purchasing any of the items I used today on this live, I do have the link posted in the pinned comment down below. And what that is a shopping cart already made for you. And what it contains is the stencil I used, the 3 pastes that I used, 3 colors of paste, and then the board eraser and 1 squeegee. And that is just a pre-made shopping cart for you to make it easier for you to find the products that I'm using, but it's in there. So all you have to do is click on that link. It'll take you to a shopping cart, and from there you can edit that shopping cart any way you want to see fit. You can change the colors, you can remove a color, you can remove the board eraser, you can add a fuzzing cloth, however you want. So I don't want you to feel like that shopping cart is there for you, that you have to buy everything in there. It's just kind of showing you, leading you to what I used, so that you don't have to search and say, oh gosh, what was that transfer called? Oh, it's called Witchy Phrases. It's already done for you. So I tried to make it a little easier for you if you are interested in shopping this project. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. Dollar Tree also had these cool, I feel like I had a Dollar Tree shopping trip that was crazy, but these cool sparkly eye cleaners. And I thought they were kind of cool. So let's see. Or maybe I should do, what if I should do just make them curly and then bunch them. Then they'd all be the same though. But maybe, let's see. Let's see if we let them roll kind of naturally and bunched them. Yeah, let's do that. Roll them. So I'm not really doing anything particular to them. I'm just going to kind of bunch them together. And then I'll do the green, let it roll. And kind of bunch it. You know, they make some really great wreaths out of this kind of decorative mesh. And I've never done it, but they make it look so fun. That one's too small. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should do it the other way, because some of these are not long enough. Let's do it this way for this one. We'll put it behind it. So I'm rolling them up into little cigars, kind of. And for these, I'm just folding them over so that the color shows more and rolling them this way to give it a little more length. One of them was a lot longer than the other. Okay, so this one, and then we're gonna do, I think we'll do the short way for the orange.